10 Reasons Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher movies didn't work. Tom Cruise is a prolific actor and has done a lot for cinema, but his Jack Reacher movie adaptations were one of the biggest flops of his career. It was unexpected, as the novels have a strong following, and the action sequences required for the film are something that Cruise is famous for. However, there are many pitfalls to avoid when taking on a work and a character as well known as Jack Reacher, including keeping all the fans happy. When Lee Child, the author of the Jack Reacher books, first published the original novel Killing Floor in 1997, the franchise soon blossomed into a classic of the action-adventure genre. The recent TV adaptation of his work has exploded in popularity so much that Reacher is getting a Season 3. Many of the choices in the series have been praised for their faithfulness to the books. When drawing comparisons between what went wrong for Cruise and what's going right for Reacher, the flaws in Cruise's attempts become glaringly obvious. Tom Cruise isn't the right type, although physical type matters less in Hollywood than ever before. When there's an explicit character description written into the source material, it's difficult not to notice the differences. Jack Reacher is characterized by his enormous stature and imposing physical presence. The character stands at 6'5" in the books and is supposed to be built like a tank, able to withstand anything. While Cruise's presence can be intimidating, he's 5'7", which is a big enough change for it to affect not just perception, but the story itself. The serialized stories were meant for TV for those keeping up with the books. Reacher's next book reveals a lot about Season 3's story, which is half the fun of reading and watching along. Each book can be its own standalone story, and the shift in TV to anthologies that keep a small recurring cast of characters suits the book's style very well. Unfortunately, film is rarely as effective at adapting books because there isn't enough time to explore the written story's details and minor plot points. A series has many episodes to go off on tangents and side quests that ultimately support the main plot. Cruise's Jack Reacher movies jumped around in their plotting and were more dedicated to creating a spectacle than following the novels closely. While that's common for movie adaptations, it's a letdown in meeting audience expectations. It's the small, subtle moments that make Reacher into the legend he is, and the movies don't spend enough time getting to know him.